that I'm going to read for you guys for the collective today. And if anyone pops on for the live, then we'll be happy to read some cards for you guys as well. I'm going to start with the How's Life Treating You deck. So this is kind of some scenarios that could come up in your life. Let's see what's going on for the collective. All right. Clean house, purge, clean, tidy up, and let go of the mess. So if your house is a wreck right now, sometimes that happens. If you're busy working or you got responsibilities outside the home or a house full of kids, whatever, sometimes you've got to prioritize that you need to also keep your space clean. It helps to also alleviate mental clutter. So that really symbolizes that you need to get yourself on an organized path and be able to function better because things are cleaned up. All right, engagement, long or short, it's time to put a ring on it. So some of you guys could be thinking long term, that maybe you're thinking that you want to get married, engaged. That could be coming up for some of you. Maybe that's the other reason you need to get your house picked up. Maybe you're going to have like a celebration, an engagement party or something. Investing wisely in your future and it will pay off. So you could be investing in anything. It could be stocks, Bitcoin, whatever you're putting your money into, things are starting to pay off. Music for the soul. Sing, write, play an instrument, dance. Music is in the air. So if you aren't musically inclined, but you enjoy music, listen to your favorite song. Sing like nobody's watching and dance, that gets some different energy going through you. Retrograde can really wreak havoc on a lot of people, myself included. It causes me to not be able to speak clearly most of the time. Lots of technical issues, things like that. So definitely ground your energy. I spent most of the morning out in my garden harvesting some things and pulling weeds. All right, people pleaser, exhausted, burnout. It's time to learn to say no. So definitely if you are exhausted right now, if you feel like you're a people pleaser and you feel like you're just so tired, I had to take some time off. I restructured the channel. I'm only posting a couple of days a week now, just so I can take some time for me and rest, because I'm a little burnout myself. All right, bun in the oven, girl or boy. So somebody could be expecting, doesn't have to be you, it could be somebody near you. The energy just comes through, it gets picked up. Two-faced, someone's had some work done. So I read this card two different ways. One is that somebody is talking behind your back. They're one way to your face and they are completely opposite behind your back. And the other is somebody could have had some work done. So maybe plastic surgery or something to where they look a little different. Maybe they've changed their appearance in some way. Just married, eloping, big wedding, starting a life together. So we have engagement, long or short, put a ring on it, and eloping, just married. So I definitely feel like some of the people in my collective could be doing just that. And it could simply be because you're ready to start a family and you might be expecting. Devil in the red dress, seduction, feeling trapped, addictions, and stuck. So if you're feeling stuck in a situation, sometimes marriage can feel like that, where you feel like you're kind of trapped by this situation. But you have to shift your perspective and don't look at things like that. You definitely have to shift it into a positive out of a negative. Redheaded stepchild, scapegoat, and problems with family. So I do feel like for some of you, your family might not approve of this situation. They might not want you to rush into things, or they might not like the person that you're getting involved with. You have to decide what is best for you. Not everybody is going to like that, and that's okay. Comedy show, remember to laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. So if you have lost your sense of humor lately, if life's kind of got you bogged down, do something that makes you laugh. Entertain yourself, watch a comedy, go do something that's fun or funny. Taxidermy, why keep holding on to dead things? Jobs, relationships, it's time to let it go. So if you're stuck holding on to certain things that you know aren't good for you, or they're not serving your highest purpose, then now is the time to purge those things and eliminate the obstacles in your life. They're taking up space for where you truly want to be in your life. So you need to learn to release those things, say no from the things that you don't really want in your life, and let go. It's okay. Life lessons. Some are easy, some hurt. Watch out and learn from your mistakes. So part of this is probably a learning process for most of you. It's definitely something that some of them really suck. Some lessons are really hard. In my book, I talk about brick wall learning is what I call it, where you're so stubborn and headstrong that you really kind of feel like you've hit a brick wall because you don't learn lessons the easy way. And I definitely am one of those people. Earlier in my life, I definitely feel like I had hit my head against a brick wall numerous times because it took that to really learn and grasp the lesson. So some are easy and some hurt. Hopefully you're on the easier side of learning. I'm moving on, Rascal Flatts. So these songs tell a story, so I'm going to get some songs out and then we're going to tell the story. At Last, Etta James. Interesting, there's a theme going on already. From This Moment On, Shania Twain. Truly, Madly, Deeply, Savage Garden. I'm going to get about 9 of them out and then we'll see what's going on. She Will Be Loved, Maroon 5. Homesick, Kane Brown. One and Only, Adele. Before He Cheats, Carrie Underwood. One more, let's see. And Africa by Toto. All right, so it looks like somebody is moving on at last because they are definitely homesick for somebody. So whatever it was that was keeping this person stuck, they are truly, madly, deeply in love with somebody and they're homesick for this person because they're their one and only. There may have been some infidelity, or maybe you're worried about infidelity. You might also be thinking of traveling, but it definitely feels like this has been something that has needed to happen for quite some time. So let's see if we can get any more information. Back at 1. So getting back to basics, starting over with things, especially if it's a relationship that wasn't working. Sometimes you need to go back to what got you that person in the first place. Were you trying to woo this person? Did you wine and dine them? Were you more affectionate in the beginning of the relationship? Start at the beginning and start over. Pretend it's a brand new relationship and try and win that person's affection. All right, Where the Green Grass Grows, Tim McGraw. So you might need to take a trip somewhere. That already came out with Africa. Maybe you want to go to a more rural setting. Maybe you're thinking of relocating as well. Moving on. Your Body is a Wonderland, John Mayer. So this person really admires your form. They like the way that you look, maybe the way that you dress. They think you're beautiful. The truth. That is the truth. The truth is that somebody needs to move on from something because it wasn't working. And it really feels like it's a love relationship. Let's see. Far away. There might be some distance between you and this other person. Shine, collective soul. So you really need to be your true authentic self. The truth is that you really need to shine your light bright and you need to be your authentic self and don't let others sway you from that. Sometimes we get uncomfortable or insecure about ourselves or our appearance or whatever, and we kind of hide our light from people. And the whole purpose on why we have that internal light is to share it with the world. So be who you are. Are you lonesome tonight, Elvis Presley? So they're wondering if you're missing them. Are you lonely? They're definitely thinking about reaching out, it feels like. Let's see what else we have going on. Your Man, Josh Turner. So it feels like if you're with somebody and you're either separated or they're away from you for whatever reason right now. Maybe it's work or commitments. Somebody's breaking the habit, Lincoln Park, and Who Knew, Pink. So if it's a bad habit that you guys have gotten yourselves into, maybe there was some infidelity, maybe there's other circumstances going on and you guys are taking a break, or you're separated, or you're just nowhere near each other right now for whatever circumstances, it feels like you really need to honor who you are, get down to the nitty-gritty, the truth of the matter, start over, start fresh, shine your light. And it feels like you guys are really missing each other, but you're trying to break some sort of bad habit. And it's like if you would have known all of this in the beginning, you might not have met this person, or you might not have actually engaged with this person, and you would have missed out on a learning experience. Tequila. Somebody could definitely be drinking. That could be a favorite drink. Two heads. So this really symbolizes that, thank you. Two heads are better than one. And it feels like the reason you two are separated was due to issues. So if you guys can put your heads together and try and come up with some sort of solution to the problem and get down to the truth of what really is going on, it feels like things can go forward again, but it's like you have to have this do-over. So the time apart is definitely necessary, and the time apart is going to be useful in being able to kind of start over again. It'll feel like a fresh start for you guys. All right, let's see. Let's get who is thinking about whoever watches this video. Who's thinking of you? All right, somebody who plays video games. The letter Z could be significant. Let's see. Drives a big truck or has a tractor. Big full lips. The letter H. Could be a Leo or a fire sign. Wealthy, hard worker, baller, or high roller. So this person could be well off. They could be somebody who is very hardworking, but also somebody who maybe invested well. Let's see what else we have. Silver hair. So they could have silver in their hair. They could have completely silver hair. The letter A. In their hair, they could have completely silver hair. The letter A. Animal lover. What else do we have? Well-dressed. Suits, dresses, business, or professional dress. Especially if they're wealthy, I feel like they probably wear like a lot of suits and ties, or if it's feminine, a lot of like business suits or dresses, things like that that look really professional. They love the beach. A female, girl, woman, she, her. What else do we have? The letter O. Somebody could have red hair. So maybe it's red with some silver in it. What else do we have? Virgo, earth sign. So we had Leo and Virgo. Facial hair, beard, mustache, or goatee. So that could be the other person it's starting to describe. One of you has a small nose. Gray eyes. Let's see what else we have. Works out at the gym. So one of you is actively working out at the gym. Aquarius or an air sign. One of you has tattoos anywhere on the body. Get two more. Could be somebody's husband. You would hope your spouse is thinking about you, right? And the letter J. So the letters are J, O, A, H, and Z. Yep, those are those letters. So we have plays video games, big full lips, wealthy, hard worker, baller, high roller, animal lover, female, girl, woman, she, her, Virgo or an earth sign, gray eyes, and tattoos. Silver hair, well-dressed, suits, dresses, business, professional, facial hair, beard, mustache, or goatee could describe the other person. One of you works out at the gym, or both of you. We have husband, drives a truck or a tractor, fire sign, Leo, loves the beach, red hair, small nose, Aquarius, and the letter J. All right, so hopefully that is somebody that fits that description. There's quite a lot of cards there. All right, let me clean up all these. And then we're gonna do our DM and DF deck. Get some messages from the divine counterparts and see what they're up to. And we'll get some timing cards. Okay, so we'll start with the divine masculine. We'll see what he's up to, what's he thinking, how's he feeling, and then we'll do the divine feminine. Get a couple shuffles of this one. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Who just jumped on here? My chat disappears. I'm on my phone. Sorry. Selecto, I think I said that right. Hello and welcome. Let's see what we have from the divine masculine and the divine feminine. All right, we're going to start with the masculine first. Let's see. Forever isn't long enough to show you my love. So they definitely feel like they need a long time to be able to show you how they really feel. I dove into this not expecting to catch feelings so quick. So definitely something that could be brewing. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Let's see. I try to call, text, and chicken out. So your DM could definitely be trying to gather courage in order to make contact, especially if you're in separation. Can you forgive me for running away? They run out of fear, so they definitely are worried. And it feels like the worry is kind of keeping them from being able to reach out right now. They do want to show you love, and they feel like forever isn't long enough to do that. Let's get one more from the Divine Masculines. All right. I have triple X thoughts about you. So a lot of X-rated thoughts. They definitely are thinking about you. Could be having a lot of vivid dreams as well, and something that they can't hold back for much longer. If you love me, then don't let go. So they definitely want you to keep going forward in this connection. They don't want you to give up. They want to have forever with you. Let's see what the feminine has to say. I can't wait to hold you again. So she's missing her masculine for sure. Let's see. I'm manifesting a fresh start. So the feminines are usually a little bit more in touch with their spiritual side, but that's not always the case. And it does feel like the feminines are using all the tools in their arsenal, so to speak, in order to be able to manifest a fresh start with their divine masculines. And if their divine masculine isn't going to do the shadow work and the healing work on this journey of twin flame love, then the divine feminines will find another masculine. It's how it is set up. They are supposed to come into union in order to raise the vibration of the planet, and they have a lot of mission work to do. So it's very important work, and they need to come into union. So whether it's the original divine masculine or whether a new one will be sent by the divine, it's all up to spirit. I miss how you held me in your arms. So they're definitely missing that connection. I hear you in my head. Your voice is calling to me. So they hear you. Telepathic messages are another thing that's significant with twin flame connections. So you both could be sending each other telepathic messages. You could hear each other in your head, or you could be having very vivid dreams where you're connecting on the 5D realm. All right, healing core wounds, abandoned, abused, fear, rejection, or codependency. So the divine feminine is really trying to heal a lot of the core wounds from childhood as well as past lives, anything that's kind of holding things up. She's trying to do the inner work, and she's really trying to get healed so that she can come into union. I'm moving on from this connection. So again, if this first connection with the divine masculine isn't working out, the divine, spirit source, the universe, will send another divine masculine that is healed, that is willing to do the mission work because it's needed. The planet is needing the energy. You made me believe in love again. So the divine feminine is not afraid to fall in love again. She's definitely been hurt and burned in the past before, but she knows what isn't serving her, and she knows it's time to release these things because there's something better trying to take its place. I found me when you left, and thank you for helping me heal. So she's releasing all of the drama, all of the negativity, all of the negative energy from this connection, and she transmutes the energy. That's her purpose. She takes things that are heavy and lead, and she turns them into light and gold. She is the one that is responsible for transmuting the energy in the connection. So what the divine masculine fails to understand is that if he comes to her, broken as he is, she will help him heal. But until he's ready to face himself in the mirror, that won't happen. So he has to get to a point where he's sick of his own shit and able to go forward and be vulnerable. Running away only made my love for you stronger. So they know that they are supposed to be with you, but running away definitely only increased how they actually feel. What else do we have? I didn't expect to fall in love with you, but I did, and hard. So they absolutely have a connection with you. If I call you, would you pick up? Again, they're hesitating. They don't know. They're kind of on the outskirts looking in, or from the outside looking in, wondering, what do I do? How do I proceed forward? Can I make this work? Will they even speak to me after everything that's happened? The divine feminines, I can't speak for all of them, but I am one, so I can speak for myself. I would say that in most cases, they are at least willing to hear you out if you come truthfully, if you come honorably, and you come correct. Don't play any mind games. Don't play any sort of head games with them at all. You need to come correct, and you need to be truthful with them once and for all and get to the bottom of it. I will love you until the end of time. So it's definitely something that they know is forever. It's just whether or not they're able to kind of get out of their own head and out of their own way. All right, feminines, what else do we need to know? You are hard to forget, so definitely you're on their mind all the time. I remember our past lives together. Do you? So the feminines sometimes wake up first. Sometimes it's the masculines. It's different for each set of twins. But it's something that is very hard to forget. I myself started having visions of past lives that I had never had any inkling before I had, and started to see things that I knew I shared a past life with a specific person. I could see his face. I knew his name in a past life. I knew my name in a past life. And I was able to see why it ended and what happened. In my case, we had lost a child, and I was so overcome with grief that I hurt myself and was removed from this lifetime that I could see previously. So it's something that could be really dramatic and really terrible, and that's why the Divine Feminine is trying to heal those core wounds, feeling abandoned, codependency, abuse, all the things that we've dealt with in our past lives from past partnerships. It's definitely something that we're working on to try and be better. All right, let's see. I blocked you and unblocked you to see if you notice. So sometimes they'll do silly little things, the feminine or the masculine, just to see if the other person's paying attention. They're wondering, have I lost this person forever? Do they know that I even exist? Do they see me? Do they know that I'm watching them? Have you left the karmic? So the feminine's wondering, are you still with your karmic partner? Are you still in that karmic situation? Are you done with that yet? Are you working on you? What is it taking so long? I felt like you deserved someone better than me. So a lot of insecurities, and I feel like the feminine's really trying to heal those things, but it takes time. They have to feel worthy of this. You're a mystery to me. Are you leading me on? So no more head games. They want to know, what is the truth? Like, what is going on in this connection? Why haven't things progressed? It's a waiting game. I knew you were it the first time that I saw you. So there's an uncanny connection when twin flames or soulmates interact with each other. Sometimes it's like the world just is at a standstill when they first lay eyes on each other. It's something that you can't always put into words. It's like the rest of the world just kind of ceases to exist when you're with this person. So it's very powerful. Can we start over and let go of the past? The feminine's wondering, is there a chance for us to start over? Can we start fresh? Can the past just be let go of? And can we start again? Can we be us again? Will you just come back? So they definitely miss you, and they're wondering, what is it going to take for you to come back to me? All right, let's get a couple final ones from the masculine. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So again, insecurities, they definitely mirror each other, and that was exactly how this deck was designed to be read. I want a life with you. Is that still possible after all I've done? Again, so one is saying, can we start over and let go of the past? And the other one, I want a life with you. Is that still possible after all I've done? So they absolutely are wanting to reconnect with each other. All right, let's see. One more from the masculine. I'm planning my next move. A surprise is coming. So, divine, be patient with yourself and the time that all of this is taking. Some take time, and that's the hardest part, is the waiting period. So you definitely have to get comfortable with waiting, and in the waiting is where most of the work is really done. So while you're waiting, you work on you. You work on the things you can control, which is you and yourself. You can't control the other person. You need to focus on you. Focus on your healing. What does your life need? What do you need to work on in your own life? And focus on those things. And when you remove that worry and that hesitation on the when and the how it's all going to happen, all of a sudden things really start to take place and change for the better. All right, let's get some timing cards, and then I'm going to do some tarot. All right. So when will the DM and DF communicate again? Timing for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. When will they communicate again? 333, clear a path to keep moving forward, don't give up, and keep going. So you really need to keep going on this journey. You need to keep working on you. Get rid of the clutter in your life. Get rid of the mental clutter. Get rid of the things that are holding space that you don't want, and make room for the things that you do. At night, things are changing, vivid dreams, astral travel, and insomnia. So I myself don't sleep well at night. That's why you'll see I'll post really late at night sometimes, because I'm awake and I can't sleep. I've been that way my whole life. Nothing new about that. So I do tend to have very vivid dreams, always have my whole life. A lot of times my psychic information used to come in very vivid dreams. The older I got, the more it comes to me in my waking hours, but I still sometimes dream so vividly that I swear I was there. So your soul leaves your body at night and it astral travels. It travels in the outer realms, in the upper realms, so 4D, 5D, I think it goes all the way up to 9D. Anyways, the whole point of that is that your soul is working on things behind the scenes with spirit. So things that we are unaware of physically right now in our waking life, we are doing on the other side, and we are learning lessons. We are tapping into our Akashic records. We're doing a whole lot of different things for soul growth and development. It's not too late if you are taking action now. So whatever it is that's taking so long in this connection for whoever is viewing this message, it's not too late, but you're going to have to start taking some action. You're going to have to put that action into place in order for things to change. You need a break. Make rest a priority because burnout is very real. So I myself am usually a workaholic. It's definitely something that isn't good. You tend to burn yourself out really quickly that way. So if you are overworked and you are exhausted, make sure that you make rest a priority, because you can't be your best self and you can't function at your best if you are exhausted. Stop asking. You already know the answers. It is time to trust yourself. So know that it will happen in divine timing. This twin flame connection, that's exactly when it's meant to happen, is at the right time, and I promise you it's going to surprise you. 222, balance is needed. Anything that needs balance restored, it's time to try and find the balance. So you're going to want to make sure that you're resting enough. You're eliminating obstacles out of your life, and sometimes you just need to not overthink things so much. I get stuck in that pattern as well. A week to 7 days, things begin to change. So from the twin flame reading, could be within a week to 7 days that there's some sort of communication. Winter, December, January, and February. That's not far off, only a few months away. Daytime is significant. February 14th, Valentine's Day. So we had winter, December, January, February, Valentine's Day. So for some of you, it could be within a week. For others of you, it could take all the way up until winter time. Watch out, haters are lurking. Someone's watching you and what you post online. So this is a caution card. This card symbolizes that you need to be cautious with what you're posting online, simply because you have haters that are lurking. So whether this is people that don't support your union with your twin flame, or whether this is other people who are jealous or not wanting you to be more successful than them, you're going to have to be really cautious. So if you have goals that you haven't achieved yet, don't post it online, because the haters will try and sabotage you. If it's something you're really excited about and it's already complete, be cautious. If you don't trust that people have your best interests at heart, be careful what you're posting. You don't need to deal with the drama. All right, so we have 888, abundance. Thank the universe in advance for your blessings. Thank you, universe. So some sort of abundance is coming in, and a love of a lifetime, and that's what twin flames are. It's definitely a love unlike anything else you'll ever experience, and it is a love of a lifetime. Today, things begin to change. So whether that's you taking some sort of initiative or action in order to change things on your end, things are changing. And holidays. Any holiday that you celebrate could be significant for when this communication from your twin flame comes in. So we have 333, clear a path, keep moving forward, don't give up, and keep going. At night, things are changing. Vivid dreams, astral travel, and insomnia. It is not too late if you take action now. You need a break. Make rest a priority because burnout is real. Stop asking. You already know the answers, and it's time to trust yourself. I always tell people, listen to your own intuition. 222, balance is needed. Anything that needs balance restored, try to find the balance. A week to 7 days, things begin to change all the way up into winter, December, January, and February. Daytime is significant for some. February 14th, Valentine's Day, is also significant. Watch out, haters are lurking. Someone's watching you and what you post online. 888, abundance with the universe. Thank the universe in advance for your blessings. Thank you, universe. A love of a lifetime is coming. Today things begin to change, and holidays, any that you celebrate, are significant. All right, I'm going to clean these up. We're going to get some tarot messages, see what the energy is today. All right, we've got 2 tarot decks out. Get some good shuffles and we'll see what we have going on. All right, what do we need to know? Wow, for this collective reading, we've got 3 cards that fell out. Wow, interesting. We have Judgment, Temperance, and the Hanged Man. All right, so Judgment definitely is a spiritual awakening, some sort of epiphany, an aha moment coming. You could be dealing with courts, contracts, legal issues, something that leaves you feeling like you're kind of stuck in some ways because it's out of your hands. So, this tells me that you need to be really careful with your next move. You need to find some sort of balance, and we have Temperance. So you're turning heavy and leaden things into light and gold. You're being the alchemist and you're turning things around. But you need to find or restore balance. If that's out of your hands for, let's say, some sort of legal issue, then you really need to be cautious with your next moves. Make sure that you are on the up and up, because karma is also dealt when Judgment comes out. So good or bad, it's here to clear the slate and level the playing field and find the balance, or it's going to restore the balance. You feel very stuck in this situation. Things have been holding you back, but you're about to shift your perspective. See how she's got the light around her head? It's some sort of epiphany, some sort of aha moment is coming, something that's going to shed some light on things and give you a different perspective on how to view this situation. What else do we have going on? You're also very divinely protected right now. You're also being divinely guided through this situation. So take whatever lesson it's trying to show you and make sure that you are letting it stick. Let the lesson stick. 9 of Pentacles. There's money coming in. It's a lot of abundance. It's something you've worked a very long time for, really hard. There's been lots of battles, lots of struggles to get to this point. It feels like you've been very stuck for a long time waiting on this money or this opportunity to come in. And sometimes you think that it's when pigs fly. If you can see the little pig in the top corner there, you think it's too good to be true. This is a love offer coming in. This person has genuine feelings and emotions for you. For some, it could be your divine counterpart. For others of you, this is a completely different person that you haven't probably even encountered yet. And when it happens, you're going to think there's no way this is really for me. It is. The divine is stepping in to change things for you. So somebody has love and emotion. They would like to go forward, but they're lacking a little bit of courage right now. Let's see what else we have. 8 of Swords. Someone's stuck in a pattern of overthinking and feeling really trapped. I feel like that has to do with this legal situation. It's something that's out of your control. So you have to shift your perspective and not let it get you down. If it's truly out of your control, then let the universe take it. Let them take the burden. Let them worry about the kinks on how to work it out. Just do your part and keep going forward. You're really struggling financially, and it's because you're waiting on this payout or this settlement or whatever this money is that's coming in. Know that the divine is not going to let you go without unless it's absolutely necessary to teach you something. I've been many times in my life, and it makes me emotional to talk about it, been down to my last dollar and not known how I was going to get any more anytime soon. And somehow or another, God, source, and the universe always provide. So don't let it get you down. Shift your perspective. It's going to improve. You have the ability to change these things. You could also be recovering from illness, injury, or surgery. It's something that you're trying to recover from. So again, it's more things that are kind of holding it up for you. So you're going to have some patience. Queen of Pentacles. This card is really that you're standing on your own 2 feet, and that's your goal in life. That you want to be able to be self-sufficient, stand on your own, be financially independent, and others to see you that way. You could also be a mentor for some, where maybe you figured out a kink or you figured out a loophole on how to do something to make more money or to be more stable, more solid. But this is something that you might be able to teach others. They're telling me that somebody could be doing like public speaking, or that somebody could be doing some sort of mentorship, where it's something within your community that you might show others how to do what it is that you did. So that might be the different perspective. Maybe you finally get to this place where you're feeling good and you're feeling stable, and you start to show others how to get that place too. All right. Knight of Swords, something is coming rushing in. I feel like it's this abundance. I think it's going to come in kind of quickly. You're probably going to get some sort of notification, message, letter in the mail, but some sort of news is coming in quickly, and it has to do with your abundance. Five of Wands, it's been a real struggle for you, especially when it comes to love. It feels like this is something where you aren't going to want to believe that this is real or that this is for you. But the truth is that you've earned it. You've paid your dues. You've worked a really hard, long time to get where you're at in life. And so it's something that the universe is rewarding you for all of your struggles and your hard work. The Lovers, definitely a love connection coming in. This is Gemini energy. I feel like I'm picking up twin flames again. So this is something that this person is feeling really stuck or trapped, but they're being shown a different way to go about this. The judgment has been very difficult on whoever this person is, and that they're finally seeing a different side to what it is they need to do. So they're starting to get some clarity on this, and Spirit is guiding them to make these next moves, whether it's been money that's been holding this person back, or feeling like they're in a place of lack and feeling like maybe they can't go forward. Something is starting to shift within this situation. A wish fulfillment is being granted in divine timing. So this is something that you can't lose hope. Even if things look really gloomy right now or really not great right now, things are starting to shift. The hardest part is the waiting and having patience. So don't lose yourself in the waiting game. If you have to wait, then you have to wait, but things will start to get better. All right, Eight of Cups. You need to walk away from something that isn't serving you. If it's a relationship, a job, a situation, whatever it is for you, walk away from it. You know you need to. That could be what's holding up your blessing, is that you're stubborn and you're stuck in this energy that's not serving you. Something needs to come to a final ending. And when you do that, I feel like that's what opens up the door for this blessing to finally come in. And it's going to come in quicker than you anticipate. Yeah. Knight of Swords. I was going to say Page of Swords. This is definitely telling you two cards, two different decks, both of them Knight of Swords. So it's coming in quickly, but there's something that's holding it up right now. And I feel like it's about to shift. So we are in retrograde. I think it ends about mid-October for the Mercury in retrograde, but we have 6 or 7 planets that are all retrograde right now. So that's definitely going to wreak havoc on timing for things. It's definitely going to wreak havoc on how things proceed forward. So let it pass. Just do what you have to do right now. Keep going about your day-to-day stuff that you've got to do, and don't lose hope that things are changing. Queen of Wands, you are somebody who's really driven, ambitious, and outspoken. It could be a fire sign you're connecting to, or you could have fire in your chart. This person is determined to get what they want. They want a love commitment. They want forever with this person, and they're definitely going through it right now. It feels like karma is really playing games with them, really kind of leveling the playing field, so it's not fun. There's some sort of victory coming for you, a wish fulfillment, a victory to get you out of this Five of Pentacles, the grief, loss, mourning, especially when it comes to your finances, feeling really down about your money situation. Things are absolutely shifting. So we first have a very painful ending, something that has to be released. It's something that you're trying to walk away from, and it needs to be final. It could have been backstabbing or betrayal. It's something that has to go. You know you can stand on your own 2 feet, and I feel like that's what you're really working towards, but something is keeping you stuck right now. It's probably whatever it is you're not letting go of. 10 of Pentacles is what they're trying to bring in. So after this ending, the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So that's a much better lifestyle. That's having more than enough money to support yourself. Investments could be paying off. A settlement could be coming in. Some sort of judgment could go in your favor. But something that really starts to make things a whole lot better. And having more than enough money to not worry about your bills anymore. Judgment. We started with it. Judgment, we end with it. So definitely things are being worked out. Kinks are being ironed out. A new perspective is coming in. Courts, contracts, legal issues, karma being dealt across the board is what is the strongest energy that I'm picking up. So it really feels like whoever this person is that you're dealing with, and we have pretty much all the elements on the table, so it could be anything. It feels like judgment is being passed, and it feels like it's going in your favor. This is something that was a divinely guided situation. So whatever it is that's keeping you stuck from not having what it is that you want, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's doubts about your future, you can't lose hope in this situation because things are really starting to shift for the better. They're closing out old cycles for you, and so that you can begin something new. You have to be willing to let go of the old way of doing things in order to open a new chapter to go forward into something that's better for you. There is a victory coming. It could be with a wish fulfillment, or it could be with a love situation. Your money's starting to get a whole lot better, and it looks like judgment goes in your favor in both of the decks. So both cards, judgment came out upright. So this definitely tells me that whatever it is that's out of your hands is going to go in your favor. All right, guys, that's what I have for your messages for today. I hope it helps, and we will see you guys tomorrow for your daily card. I'm going to start posting, Mondays are going to be the week ahead messages for all 12 zodiacs. So each sign gets their own reading on Mondays. I uploaded those yesterday because I had a little bit of free time. Monday through Friday, we're going to do a daily card. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards, one or a few more, in order to get the daily message, the energy that's around for the collective. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, it'll be a daily card. Thursdays are going to be your spiritual guidance messages and your love messages. And then on Fridays, we're going to do shadow work and your weekend messages. And then I'm usually not posting on Saturday and Sunday. May change, I don't know. For right now, that's what I'm going to do. I need some downtime. I've got a few things around the house I need to accomplish. I need to spend some time working on my book. Just a lot going on. So the house is a little quieter during the day, Monday through Friday. All the kids and everybody's at work. So it gives me a few hours to be able to accomplish some of this stuff. So I am always taking personal paid readings. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you get a Zoom call with your reading. I use Cash App for payment. All of that will be in the description of every single video that I post, as well as it will be on the About page on the channel. So I also have a TikTok. If you guys are looking for all the shorter readings, those are always on TikTok. I upload a little bit of the shorts here, but not as many as I do on TikTok. Those are all going to be 3 minutes or under over there on TikTok. It's the same name, DamselNDistresstarot. There will be a link in all of the videos as well as on the About page if you'd like to follow me over there. And we're going to do some freebies coming up soon. So I'm going to do some free readings. It'll have criteria of what you need to do. Basically, you just need to either be following or subscribe to the channel and then engage with the video, whatever it is that the freebie is for. I don't know what this one's going to be for yet, so when I figure that out, I'll post it. Other than that, just restructuring the channel, just trying to make some things work a little bit better. My fibromyalgia was flaring up over the last week, so taking some time off to rest and recover. I am starting to feel better, so usually lasts a couple of days and then I'm okay. Sometimes it's longer, so just got to play it by ear and take some time to rest. Thank you guys so much for being here, subscribing and liking the content. Have a great day, and we'll see you on Thursday.